everybody, this is Teresa, your Gold Coast based authorised civil celebrant. Today I'm going to be talking about the Unity Sand Ceremony. This is much like the candle ceremony, although the sand ceremony is probably more suited to an outdoor wedding as the candles can be disrupted by the wind and weather. It also could be a safer option if young children are involved because you're not dealing with flames and fire. But really it just comes down to personal preference. So it's basically a symbolic blending of two or more different coloured sand into a single vessel, symbolising the blending of two separate individuals or families into one inseparable unit. Two lives becoming one, or two families becoming one. So you can do this just as a couple, or you can include other significant people such as your parents. Some people like the parents to pour in the first layer of sand, symbolising the foundation of your life. You may like to include siblings or other family members, symbolising two families becoming one. And of course, any children involved in your union can be included as well. What you would need for the ceremony is a different coloured sand for each person participating. You may like to choose your wedding colours, or you might like to allow each person participating to choose their own individual colour. It's just whatever is meaningful to you as a couple and what you would like the end product to look like as well. You'll also need a pouring tube or vase for each person filled with their sand and the empty central clear vase or jar. You can also buy beautiful keepsake boxes as well that will eventually hold everyone's sand. So when it comes to performing the ceremony, the table would already be set up nicely with everyone's vessels of sand and the empty one in the middle. You would stand behind the table facing your guests. The order of who pours the sand is a personal choice, but generally if it's just the couple doing the ceremony, then the groom will pour some of his sand in first, followed by the bride. Then again, if it's just a couple involved, then they might like to each add another layer of individual sand. Then they both pour the remaining sand into the vessel at the same time, representing the united couple. If children or other family members are participating, they each pour in some of their sand into the central vase. Then to finish, everyone pours the remaining sand at the same time, forming a mix of colours at the top represent a united family. Some couples, however, do like to reserve the last step of pouring the sand in together for themselves, so you have that option as well. So that's basically how it works, but again, there's no hard and fast rules. It's your ceremony and it's going to be your memories, so you individualise it to what's going to be the most meaningful to you as a couple. Of course, your celebrant will share some words with your guests about the significance of the ceremony. You might like to have a reading or some nice background music playing while the ceremony is being performed. And at the end of it, you're left with a beautiful, meaningful souvenir of your very special day to display in your home. Thanks for listening.